Learn to be grateful. Learn to be grateful for today, man. Learn to be grateful to even be watching this video, to have the opportunity to even be watching this video, to be on your phone in general. A lot of the times we get stuck up on the negatives of life. When we're surrounded with negativity and all we can think about is all the negatives in life, of course we're gonna feel down. Of course we're gonna feel like shit. Why? Because everything we consume, everything around us is negative. Yet we forget to see the positives of life. We forget that we have air in our lungs. We're able to move freely, that we're healthy. We take a lot of that shit for granted. Do this little practice right now. Name 5 things that you're grateful for. Name 5 things, come on. And if you can't name 5 things that you're grateful for, then you really just simply want to be sad. That's really all it is. I can name you 5 things that I'm grateful for right now off the top of my head. My past, my health, my family, where I grew up at, and how I was raised. Now, all those 5 may seem like positives, right? But all those 5, they weren't always all positive. I had a rough childhood growing up. I was obese at one time, and then I didn't eat food for a long time during middle school, and I became anorexic for a little bit. And the way I was raised too. Some people might question that it's not healthy for a child to be raised like that. But that's the thing. I look back on those times, man, and I'm grateful for them. Why? Because they formed who I am today. They formed me. I learned from it. I experienced that. And I felt like shit during those moments, man. But guess what? I'm grateful that I got myself up and I'm where I'm at right now. Now, right now is not where I want to be at forever, but guess what? I'm going to keep walking forward. I'm going to keep chasing after my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. We can get caught up in the negatives of life, and if you're always caught up in the negatives, you're never going to be able to appreciate life, this beautiful world that we live in. And yes, there are negatives. Yes, there are wars going on. Yes, there are problems in our life, but they're always going to be there. We can always focus on them, but guess what? We're always going to be stressed. We're always going to be filled with anxiety, filled with pressure of, oh, I got to be perfect. I got to do everything perfectly. When you don't got to do everything perfectly, man. All you got to do is do your best. And day by day, do better than the day before. Because doing something is always better than doing nothing at all. And really think about this. Why do people like to complain? We want to point the finger at the world, at everybody else, even at God. Because I certainly did. I pointed the finger at God. I remember as a kid, I would tell God, why are you making me go through this? Why did I have such a harsh childhood growing up? Why didn't I have a healthy relationship with my parents? Why wasn't I close with my family like I see other people's families are? But that's where I had it wrong. I didn't realize at the time that all of those problems, all of those hurdles were to build my character up. Now I'm here and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the way I was raised. I'm grateful to have been born where I was born at and born to the parents that I was born to. Even though we had hard times, difficulties along the way, that's part of it. That's part of life. I'm grateful for that. And you all should be too. No matter what you've been through, you're still here today. You're still watching this video. You're alive. That's what you should be grateful for. I'm grateful for you even watching this video. You should be grateful for yourself, because a lot of the people that would be put in your situation, in your shoes, wouldn't have made it this far. And I personally tell that to every one of my friends. Why? Because it's true. We all go through different things. And no, I'm not trying to have any pity or empathy from any of you. I'm just stating how I was raised. I don't want sympathy. I don't want empathy from you. I just want y'all to understand, to listen. Some of you want sympathy. Some of you want empathy from other people. Why? What is that going to do to you? You're still going to be sad as fuck in your little ball, complaining all the time. And if all we do is complain, and never take accountability for ourselves, then we'll never grow as people. You see, a lot of things in life aren't your fault. But guess what? There are some things in life that are your fault. Most of you are not a kid anymore. If you're watching this video, you're at least 14, 15. And any older than that should have built your own conscience by now. And you should realize that life isn't perfect. But that's the beautiful thing about life. That it doesn't need to be perfect. We don't need to be perfect. What we do need to do is get better every day. Be grateful for where we are today and how far we're going to move forward today to our goals, to where we want to be at in life. If you just complain every day, you're going to be stuck where you're at forever. It's just a short little rant. Because I had a friend who was complaining to me the other day about how he grew up, how he can't do anything because he doesn't have the right equipment. He wanted to start up his own business. And I told him, bro, fuck it, just do it. But he's like, I don't have no knowledge. I don't have any rich family members. I don't have this, and that. Of course you don't. So you're going to be the first one to do it. I told him, you're going to be the first one to do it. Not anybody else. Nobody's going to do it for you. So stop complaining. Be grateful for what you have. Be resourceful. Same goes for all of you watching this video. This video was all over the place, I get it. But I just wanted to speak my mind out real quick. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for who you are and for where you're at right now, where you're past, what you went through. You have stories to tell. You can help people with the life experience that you have. You are worth something. But don't put that in anybody else's hands but yours. Alright? I love y'all. And I took a little bit of break because of the holidays for making videos, but I'm gonna be back on it. Grind time, baby. I'm gonna grow this channel up. And all of you watching this, you're gonna come back on these videos, and they're not the best, but I will get better. Day by day, I will improve. And these videos are gonna be a testimony to that. Just you watch. I'll see y'all in a bit.